Good morning, America. My name is Amber.
And my name is Jason.
And this is American News.
Breaking news. The federal government is planning to discontinue funding for the massive organization Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood, which is an organization that provided services to over 2.7 million people and 10.6 million services last year, offer a wide variety of services ranging from contraceptives, pap smears, STI and HIV testing, and abortion, just to name a few.
A bill is trying to be passed in Congress that will discontinue federal funding for Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood receives over $500 million funds from the federal government alone. The nation is divided on this controversy. According to the Gallup polls, only 59% of American citizens stand with Planned Parenthood. The Republican Party is fighting to end all funds provided to Planned Parenthood, while the Democratic Party is fighting to continue the funding.
We had our very own Rachel Schroeder take to the streets of Pasadena to ask civilians about their views on this controversy.
Hi guys, Rachel Schroeder here at our local community college in Pasadena, California. Today I'm going to be interviewing a student that walks by me on campus about what their thoughts are on Planned Parenthood. Student right now. Excuse me, sir.
I'm already registered to vote, thank you.
No, I have some questions about Planned Parenthood.
Oh, Planned Parenthood? Hold on, I gotta call you back. What about Planned Parenthood?
What are your thoughts on Planned Parenthood?
Bunch of baby killers, if you ask me.
What if I told you that although Planned Parenthood is responsible for performing the most abortions, abortions only take up 3% of Planned Parenthood's total services?
But they're still baby killers.
Well, did you know that they also provide 10.6 million total services, including pap smears, HIV and STI testing, contraceptives, and not just abortions?
I didn't know that.
What is your opinion on the fact that Planned Parenthood receives over $500 million from the federal government?
Well, all I hear in the news is that they illegally sell baby parts.
It's actually fetal tissue, and they donate it to scientists for research.
Oh, well, I guess I was misinformed.
There you have it. Jason and Amber, back to you.
Well, there you have it. Those who are against Planned Parenthood are just misinformed. With the true story and accurate information, the student had a change of mind.
We luckily were able to get in contact with the president and vice president of Planned Parenthood. Take a look at what they had to say.
Good afternoon, Amber and Jason. My name is Connor Tanaka, president of Planned Parenthood.
And I'm Carlos Navarro, vice president of Planned Parenthood.
All right, let's get started. Does Planned Parenthood use their funding illegally?
The fact that Planned Parenthood receives $520 million causes many to believe we're using it illegally, but we're not going to allow the extreme right wing to defund Planned Parenthood. We ask to increase funding.
Please describe the problem. Does Planned Parenthood really need millions of funding?
Defunding Planned Parenthood would deprive low-income women from health care, and the solution would be to increase federal funding to provide health care for everyone. Federal funding for Planned Parenthood would clearly be a flashpoint when Congress will finally decide whether or not to increase our funds.
We hear you're working with Senator Bernie Sanders on a solution. What is the plan?
Well, there are multiple steps to our plan, but first, we would like to educate the public, specifically citizens who lean to the right wing, about the actual services Planned Parenthood provides, informing individuals who seem to not know what Planned Parenthood does in our own community.
Our goal is to share factual information. Negative views on Planned Parenthood will be decreased. With more people standing with Planned Parenthood, Congress will feel more convinced to allow federal funding.
So after educating the public, what then?
Further expand the sources of income for the Medicaid and Title X to provide more services by Planned Parenthood. With more awareness, new sources of income may come from wealthy corporates, private businesses, or individuals.
How do you pay for all this? This is going to be expensive.
We will raise taxes to increase funding for Medicaid and Title X as Planned Parenthood falls under those two services.
What? Raising taxes?
Yes, we will raise taxes, but working with Senator Bernie Sanders, we have created a tax plan that includes a 6.2% income-based healthcare premium paid by employers and a 2.2% income-based premium paid by households.
Limit tax deductions for the rich. For example, houses making over $250,000 will no longer be able to save more than 28 cents in taxes from every dollar in tax deductions. We will be implementing the responsible estate tax, which would tax estates of the wealthiest 0.3% of Americans who inherit over $3.5 million at progress rates.
So if you raise taxes, won't that cause problems?
Yes, we will raise taxes, but we will eliminate all private health insurance premiums for individuals and businesses. We are the only country on earth that allows private companies to rip us off. We spend 3 times more than the British and 50% more than the French.
How will this solution satisfy needs?
Planned Parenthood provides vital healthcare services for millions of women who rely on its clinics every year for affordable quality healthcare services, including cancer prevention, STI and HIV testing, and general primary healthcare services.
There you have it. You heard it from the president and vice president themselves.
So if you're watching this, help Planned Parenthood redeem their image. Tell your friends and family the real story. Help your own community by feeding them accurate information. With your help, awareness for the benefits of Planned Parenthood will convince Congress to make the decision to continue funding Planned Parenthood. Well, that's all we have for today. I'm Amber.
And I'm Jason.
And this is American News.